It's time for your garden, and today we are talking about protecting our trees from pests. Let's join Jeff Cisneros from Monster Tree with a lot more on this. Good morning, Jeff. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. We are talking about keeping those pests away from our trees. You tell me if there are two specific pests that can pose a threat to Texas trees.
Pest right now, we don't have it in this area, is emerald ash borer, but we have oak wilt with the beetle that spreads. That is done mostly in the springtime, but best time to prune for that, to control that situation, is in hot temperatures or cool or extremely cold temperatures to do that. Other ones, aphids, spider mites, those are sucking insects that can cause problems for trees as well.
Now, what are some of the telltale signs in case our trees are starting to become infested?
Well, the best thing is to have a certified arborist to come out to your property and take a look at your trees, and they can assess the situation there on your property. And by doing that, they can look for problems, scorch, fire blight. They can look for wilting, numerous other things that can happen to a tree, that you may not be able to see that we can see. But doing that can definitely help, just having a certified arborist come out to your property. Yes, ma'am.
Let's say that we do see some of these telltale signs and we don't call the arborist just yet. Is there anything that I can do as a homeowner to try to remedy the situation before I have to call the professional?
Oh, sure. Well, calling a professional doesn't mean it's always going to cost you something. For me to come out and take a look at your property is free. Now, you can also go through the U.S. Department of Agriculture. You can also go through the Texas Forestry Department. There are numerous things that you can do by looking online, and you can also call the City Austin Arborist. And different municipalities have foresters on staff that actually can help you and go through different steps to take for your property if there is a problem for you.
Now, Jeff, is there a point where it's too late for the tree? I mean, obviously we don't want to get to that point. So when, is it immediate that I need to call?
Definitely that. No, I mean, if you start to see something, don't wait a year to 2 years. That's when sometimes, most of the times, that happens to me. I'll get there and this has been happening for 3 years. Sometimes 4 years, and half the tree or 3/4 of the tree is gone. It's best if you see something, play it safe. Let me know. Out there, if it's something simple, I'll just tell you, hey, it's something very simple. Let's do this, or just water. Your tree's going to be fine. But if it's something we catch early, it's less expensive, and we can control it.
Yeah, it's like being proactive, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then that's why you definitely want to go out into your property and look at your trees, look at your shrubs, even look at your grass, see if there's, signs of insects, mass amounts of insects, see if there's fungus moving. You can also see if there's blight. We've had a lot of problem with blight this year. Not only that, scorch. A lot of scorch on leaves because of the drought and because of the intense heat. About 2 weeks past, we were in the 112s, I believe about 112s, and trees were reacting to that, and they were just scorching up, and you could see the edges of the leaf burning.
Yeah, well, call the professional. You guys can come out there and help us out. We really appreciate your time, Jeff.
You're very welcome.